Hello, this is Stephanie, Talk Tales and Trivia. How are you doing this week? I hope you're having a pleasant end of July. That's right, we're into August, and I can't believe it. The summer's almost over, and the fall will begin soon. And that means I'm very excited because October 26th starts the Christmas season with all the movies on the Hallmark Channel. That's right before Halloween. How exciting is that? You know how I love Christmas movies. Now on to today's topic, which is very exciting to me, and I thought I'd share it with you. This is not necessarily a topic of general concern of every day, like a birthday, or cats versus dogs, let's say, in the last 2 episodes I've done. But this is more or less about something that's affected the architectural design in pop culture. That's right. I am talking mid-century design, something I am very, very, very excited about and love. Mid-century modern is the design movement in interior, product, graphic design, architecture, and urban development from roughly 1945 to 1975. You may or may not know this, but you have most certainly seen mid-century architecture or interior design. The term employed as a style descriptor as early as the mid-1950s was reaffirmed in 1983 by Cara Greenberg in the title of her book, Mid-Century Modern: Furniture of the 1950s by Random House. I'll leave the link. Celebrating the style that is now recognized by scholars and museums worldwide as a significant design movement. That's right, I said worldwide. Why? Because it affected everybody at the time. Brazilian and Scandinavian architects were very influential at this time, with a style characterized by clean, simplicity, and integration with nature. That was huge. Mid-century architecture was frequently employed in residential structures, with the goal of bringing modernism into America's post-war suburbs. This style emphasized creating structures with ample windows and open floor plans, like the house I grew up in, with the intention of opening up interior spaces and bringing the outdoors in. Many mid-century houses utilized then groundbreaking post and beam architectural design that eliminated bulky support walls in favor of walls seemingly made of glass. Function was as important as form in mid-century designs, with an emphasis placed on targeting the needs of the average American family, like us. Scandinavian design was very influential at this time, with a style characterized by simplicity, democratic design, and natural shapes. Glassware, tableware, lighting, and Danish modern furniture were some of the genres for the products created. The beliefs and philosophy of mid-century design is a fulfilling and healthy life begins at home. And it does. The outdoor landscape becomes a part of the indoor living space, at one with nature, which utilizes natural elements in the design. I just love it. Usually, the houses are one-story living, no stairs. A great example is the Philip Johnson glass house. Like most mid-century homes, it showcases epic windows of glass. This New Canaan, Connecticut house, which is only about 15 minutes from where I live now, was designed in 1949 by architect Philip Johnson as his own residence, with interior space that's divided by low walnut cabinets and a brick cylinder that contains the bathroom. The house is governed by the National Trust for Historic Preservation and sits on a 47-acre estate overlooking a pond. It's truly beautiful. If you ever get a chance to look at it, they have tours. Also, finished glassware, finished ceramics, tableware, and lighting from Denmark, and furniture named Danish Modern were some of the genres for the products created. From the website hgtv.com, which we all know very well, I find that the key elements in mid-century modern architecture are flat planes. The geometric lines of the house are regular and rigorous. Flat roofs are common. Large windows and sliding glass doors, which I'm very familiar with, and other expansive panes of glass allow light to enter rooms from multiple angles. Changes in elevation, small steps going up and down between rooms, create split-level spaces. They're very small steps. It's not like going up steps that are 20 or 30 steps. A mid-century modern might have partial walls or cabinets of varying heights to create different depths in the space. And you can always tell a mid-century designed house. Integration with nature. Well, that's very important too. Rooms have multiple outdoor views or multiple access points, encouraging an appreciation of healthy living so that when you're inside, it feels like you're outside. In the middle of the 20th century, many artists began working in an abstract style, reimagining traditional art and pioneering a new aesthetic. This interest in abstract forms is also present in architecture of the time, as demonstrated by mid-century modern's minimalist appearance. Some minimalist appearances are white walls and very minimal knickknacks or table decorations. This also included monochromatic brickwork and pops of color and the matching interiors of mid-century modern homes. Most known for the one particular piece of furniture, and that is the Eames chair. That's right, it was created by Charles and Bernice Eames. They were an American couple that made significant historical contributions to the development of modern architecture and furniture. Well, among their most well-known designs is the Eames chair, or rather the Eames lounge chair, which was launched in 1956. And you can still see it today in homes all over the world. If you look closely at the sitcom Frasier, you will absolutely see the Eames chair in Frasier's living room. Look for it. Its black leather cushions and brown wooded base is rather obvious. I would be remiss if I didn't mention Frank Lloyd Wright and his minimalist and natural-looking architecture. Not exactly considered a mid-century architect, mainly by himself, but still having the concepts and values of mid-century design, definitely. And certainly he was most active as an architect in the mid-century. He did believe in nature being a focal point in his architectural designs, just like mid-century designs have. Frank Lloyd Wright has been quoted as saying, "Study nature, love nature, stay close to nature. It will never fail you." And this, nature is my manifestation of God. I go to nature every day for inspiration in the day's work. What do you think about mid-century design? Does it mean something to you? Do you live in a mid-century designed house? I would love to know.
Have you ever experienced a cataclysmic event that has left you in a disoriented and confusing world? Gwendolyn has. Thankfully, she's been shown the way to a wonderful existence that no one, at first, could have ever imagined. Not even her. Southpaw, a tale about a girl's imagination by Stephanie Lee, coming soon.
And now it's time for your favorite part of Talk Tales and Trivia, a rave with Stephanie. I have a little bit of a problem with everybody being so connected to computers, phones, iPads, and everything else. So I look for a little peace and quiet every once in a while where I can unplug and love life as I naturally grew up with a good book, sitting down, relaxing, with no complications. So I found it. The other day, I found that I could be a part of a monthly plan for a murder mystery that didn't include going to the internet or using anything that was computer related. It is called Murder Mystery Box, and it's a subscription that you can get. It's fascinating and wonderful, and you can sit down in your chair and kick back while you are unplugged, so to speak, and love it. I certainly loved it, and I wanted to tell you about that because being unplugged is much like the minimalist mid-century designs that we have talked about in this episode. Sometimes it's important to just sit back, relax, enjoy nature, and do something that is not computer related. And that is my rave for today. We'd love to know how you feel about mid-century design and the murder mystery box. I'll leave a link down below. That is it for Talk Tales and Trivia. You can always reach us on Facebook, Talk Tales and Trivia. On Twitter, we are Talk Tales ETC. And guess what? On Instagram, we are Talk Tales and Trivia. I love being here with you, and I hope to see you next time on Talk Tales and Trivia. See ya!